Welcome to TCG Unite Live Episode 2. Today we have Zheng with us.
What's up, guys? I'm here. I heard the episode 1 was great because I'm not there.
That's right.
I also heard you didn't introduce ourselves.
That's also right.
Yeah. So are you going to redeem that today?
Okay, I'll do it today. So today we are here together as Unpaidnerds, and what Unpaidnerds is we cover a lot of content on anime, where to shop, nerdy stuff in general, events to go to as well. So follow us on Instagram and TikTok.
Yeah, so if you like that kind of thing, whether it's card games, figurines, where to buy like cool stuff, nerdy stuff, do check us out at Unpaidnerds.
Right. So today, lucky we got the
I'm not the special guest today.
Yeah, for sure, you're not the special guest.
So who do we have on?
Today we have Fisherman Sim.
Alright, I heard he's a pro competitive player in the scene.
Yeah,
a lot of exciting things to find out because we don't really play Pokemon that much. We play Pocket lah. You play Pocket, right?
I play Pocket as well.
Yeah, but we don't play the actual card game, so he has a lot of experience in that. We're here today to find out more about the actual game and then like what's the difference and how's the scene like in Singapore. But before we invite him over, I heard there are some announcements TCG Unite has for us.
Yes, I think at the end of the video we have a lot of special announcements to share with you guys. So stay tuned to the end of the video.
Can't wait. Alright guys, we have with us our special guest today and he's none other than Fisherman Sim. Welcome. So before we get started, maybe you can introduce yourself a little bit more. Yeah.
Sure. Hi everybody, I'm Ansem, aka Fisherman Sim. I have played Pokemon trading card game for close to 14 years now.
Wow, that's a long time.
Yeah.
It sure is.
How did you first get started in the Pokemon?
When I was young, my mom bought me a booster pack. I opened it and I put a Lugia off.
First pack!
Yeah. And then, spoilers alert, I proceeded to lose the Lugia. But ever since that day, I have been just buying packs, looking at those booster packs and also watching the Pokemon anime. And once the Pokemon trading card game
Released.
I've just been playing ever since. Then I stopped for a while and I went back to play around 2011. During the black and white era.
I see. Is there a reason why you stuck to Pokemon for so long? There's so many franchises, right? Like so many different card games, Yu-Gi-Oh! And all the different things. Why Pokemon?
Well, when I was young, I did play Yu-Gi-Oh! For a while. But after that, the game just became very, very complicated.
Yeah, too difficult to play.
I believe the Yu-Gi-Oh! Players would agree with me. After that, I just stick to Pokemon because not only is it nostalgic for me, it's also a game that I enjoy. I enjoy the card mechanics, I enjoy how the game is being played, and also the community, of course.
Right.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah,
I feel like Pokemon is always about the community, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
number one is the community.
And a lot of people stay stuck with Pokemon because of the nostalgia.
Yeah.
And I know that a lot of people actually collect the cards but don't necessarily play.
Yes. I went into the Pokemon competitive scene, like what I said, around 2011, and the people that I've met, they've always been very helpful. They guided me on how to play the game and so on. Then I just got hooked to the competitiveness of everything.
So when you were a kid, right, do you skip meals to buy cards?
Oh.
That wasn't an issue that I faced, thankfully.
Yeah, I remember I cannot use my recess money. Right? I have to buy some cards.
Yeah, I had to choose between a fast food meal or the pack of
because
cards.
it's like $4.50, right? Last time the cards were like $4.50. Yeah. Those were the days.
Well, around 2011, I was in army, so I do have my army allowance to buy the Pokemon cards and also get to enjoy the game with the community back then.
Right.
So did you still have any of those like OG cards left?
Oh, definitely.
The base set.
Base set, not really, but I do have an extensive black and white collection.
Crazy.
Thankfully, I didn't sell them. The market is quite crazy right now.
What's your favorite or like the most valuable card that you have, right?
At the moment, it will be Shining Gyarados, PSA 10. Yeah.
Oh, you graded it?
Yeah, it's all the way from New Revelation.
Oh wow. Wow, that's crazy. No, we don't actually have a lot of experience in playing Pokemon, to be honest. So we are glad that we have you today to explain a little bit more about the game. But I think before we get into the game, maybe we can know more about like the competitive scene.
So how is it like being a competitive player? Do you only play in Singapore or do you play overseas as well?
Well, in the past, Pokemon is being managed by the Pokemon Trading Card Game International. But unfortunately, Singapore, Malaysia, and a few other Southeast Asian countries, they were omitted eventually. So at the moment, there's not really many opportunities for us to play overseas. Unless, of course, you have the budget to fly to attend their events. But for now, I've played my fair share of tournaments locally, and I have achieved a decent result, I would say.
Oh, that's crazy. So in terms of the local scene, actually, it's not official. Is that what you mean? Or like?
Not official as in you can still qualify for Worlds, but there's no point system and there's no cash prizes.
Okay. So like these stores will still hold them like local tournaments, and then you can still participate, lah.
Yes.
But
you get a door gift, and then you will get, if you get first place, you get a certain number of points, and once you tabulate all the points, eventually the top few will get to qualify for World Championships.
Oh wow. Have you managed to join any?
For this year, I have slowed down my competitive activities. I didn't really get to play much. But still, I always would keep track on what are the cards that are being printed, how will they affect the meta game, and so on.
Oh, what's it like being in a competition? Do you feel like very stressed? Like, oh my god, should I use this card or this card? You know, like if I use this card, maybe I will be out of the competition forever. You know.
Yeah. What's the vibe like?
At this point in time, yes, it's all about decision making when it comes to every single turn. What can you possibly do? Well, right now I would say that I've been quite out of it for quite some time. But
I see.
I would definitely want to go back and feel that
Excitement.
Excitement.
So going overseas, I assume it's way crazier. Like a lot more people play there.
More competitive.
Yeah.
It's definitely way more competitive because people come from all around the world. And right now, even if you want to sign up for such events, it might just get sold out in like less than an hour.
Wow. So do they like do like checks on like what kind of decks you are bringing, or like anyone like we can just sign up?
There will always be a deadline when it comes to submitting your deck list.
Okay.
So there's a deck list. Okay.
I see.
So you just need to submit your deck list at that point in time. But the most important thing is whether or not you manage to register in the first place. So if you want to,
is it a referral system?
No, it's first come first serve.
Wow.
Okay. Wow, I feel like trying it.
You want to try it?
Yeah. You help
What's
us
your
do
deck
a
list?
deck and then we try.
Caterpie Magic card.
it feels very exciting because it feels like you are. It feels like you're a Pokemon trainer. You know, like joining the actual, like flying over there and to do that. Wow, I feel like it's quite an experience, like.
Yeah.
So how has it been like for you through these like 14 years? Like I assume like 14 years you've been competing all the way. In terms of like the meta, right? Like, does it work? Because we don't play so much. I do play Pocket lah. And he plays Pocket also. I'm assuming there's some difference between the energy. I know like energy card, because they automatically draw for us. But I don't know whether
That's a big difference. So for Pokemon trading card game, you can attach an energy from your hand to one of the Pokemon. But for TCG Pocket, it's like every day they will do that for you.
You draw one, and then the rewards.
Then for Pokemon trading card game, you need to take 6 prizes to win. But for TCG Pocket, I believe you need to take score 3
not 3. So it's actually a way longer process
for
like in terms of the gameplay, right?
Definitely.
So back to your competition, right?
Yeah.
I want to ask you, what is the most sweaty, most difficult?
Your most ash catcher moment.
Ash catcher
playing the
moment.
tournament.
The most recent one that I can think of would definitely be the Singapore Regionals from back in May 2023. I was in
2 years
top 8. For competitive players, you will know what I'm talking about. I'm playing Mew VMAX versus my opponent Sisuyan Gujra Vista. So it all came down to a turn where I need to be a little bit more risk-taking. I need to draw the card to lock my opponent out of the game. I did not manage to draw the card. My opponent drew the game-winning card to win on that turn, on the following turn. So I lost.
Do you flip the table?
That was like the Yu-Gi-Oh moment. You draw the
I got it.
so you didn't manage to get it.
I'll be banned from the competition for misconduct.
How long does one game usually take for?
For best of 1, it will be 25 minutes, and then each player will take an equal number of turns. For best of 3 top card, it will be, I believe, 50 minutes, best of 3. I forgot exactly how many minutes.
I see. Most of the tournaments are best of 3 or best of 1?
For Singapore, the qualifying rounds of Swiss will be best of 1, and then the top 16 playoffs will be best of 3.
Wow, exciting.
Can I ask?
Yeah.
What is the worst deck you have ever seen? Or the most annoying deck you ever played with?
Most annoying deck that I've played
Against,
would be Mill, M-I-L-L, yes. So it's a concept whereby
that's like magic.
They try to deck you out of your deck of resources.
Wait, Pokemon, you can do that in Pokemon?
So for Pokemon trading card game, if you were not able to draw a card on the turn, during your turn, you lose the game. So there are deck concepts that aims to run you out of the cards in the deck.
So there are cards that can make you draw cards lah.
Yes.
Make your opponent draw cards.
And also discard the top few cards of your opponent's deck.
Oh shit! I hate those decks. That's like very similar to Magic. Yeah.
Because we're all used to taking 6 prizes. We're not used to our opponent
Knocking you out by
not knocking you out at all. It's just their
of course your deck empties and then you discard, right?
Yes, their
Yes.
Cheapskate.
The cheesing bro.
That looks like your deck, bro.
Yeah, it is
you,
my deck.
you'll be using that kind of deck. And then we were talking about meta, right? Because we play Pocket, right? In Pocket, it's like every time the booster drops, right? You can notice like everyone is using like Mewtwo, everyone is using like the Celebi. It's like very fixed meta, right? Is it the same as the actual gameplay for TCG?
I would say the top 3 most relevant and prevalent decks in the meta will always revolve around those few decks. But sometimes, depending on the card choices as well as the matchups, it really depends. It's like a this part, how to say
Diverse.
Wait this I'll just re-enter
No worries.
This is a very difficult question if I want to answer perfectly. But in short, I would say that a few decks will be very dominant at the top. And then depending on your card choices and matchups, some decks might steal a win or 2 here and there.
So do you go to the tournament and then you see like, for example, there's like 30 over people in the tournament, right? Then like 20 decks all the same. All Mewtwo, then how do we win the Mewtwo versus Mewtwo?
All the same field. Like for example, Dragapult as well as Charizard and Terapagos.
So we revolve around the same 3 Pokemon. And then a few cards will be different.
Yes, a few cards.
Then it's quite similar to like Pocket in a way. Because everyone will be using the same strongest few decks.
But I guess Pocket is not as diverse because
there are way more cards, way more cards in the actual game. Right? Then do you like will there be like suddenly a damn good player pops up and then like use this deck that nobody used, then like oh my god, like beat everyone else? That kind of thing.
The luck of draw also plays a small part.
Okay.
If you were to be an unknown player that somehow get to win the whole competition, it will also be the fact that in a best of 1, you just drew better than your opponent.
Right, and then he happens to win afterwards. You know, talking about all this, right? I feel I'm itching for a better.
Yeah, but your luck not so good. He just said drawing luck is important, bro.
I trust the team to make me a good deck to play. So, are we able to play a game with you today? You're going to show us what you are made of.
Can't wait to get beaten, bro.
Yeah, let's get started. We are going to be playing a game with Fisherman Sim, and then let's see how it plays out.
Finally, we can learn some Pokemon TCG, man.
Can't wait to beat the Pokemon local champion here. Alright, let's get things started. So we have 2 our decks here already, and then we're just gonna draw them and then get straight into the game.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, we're drawing 7 cards.
7 cards at the beginning.
Okay, let's go. You do your
7 cards.
Yep.
No, I can't
count wrong.
I can't count, bro. 1, 2, 3.
Not 17, 7.
7.
17.
7, not 17.
That is 20.
Okay.
Okay.
So you just double check whether you have a basic Pokemon.
We do have a basic Pokemon.
So do I.
Okay.
I'm just gonna put it face down
Right.
in front of you as your active.
Okay, I'll put it face down.
Okay. And then before we start the game, we have to put down 6 prize cards.
Alright, I'll do with the
Yeah, how many
prize
count, bro?
cards. Okay, that's 2, 1, 2, and then 6. 6 prize cards.
So since I won the coin flip earlier, I'm going to go first.
Okay.
Okay.
No worries.
So let's review our cards. Okay, I'm starting with a Volcanion.
Queen of Hearts.
This is Iron Trance.
Let's go.
So I'm just going to go first. Okay, draw. Dash 1 lightning energy to Zell Aura. Okay, I'm going to use Dual Turbo.
What? And
is
20 damage.
No, actually 40 because Iron Trance is weak to fire.
Bro,
Okay,
why you use metal Pokemon?
Bro, there's a Mewtwo inside coming out.
You know how to play, man.
Just wait for the Mewtwo,
The
bro.
weakness Pokemon there.
Okay, so I'm going to attach 1 energy to my Turtonator
Right.
and 1 energy to my Paldean Tauros.
Hey, what?
Okay, put so many energy at once.
Because for Dual Turbo, it can attach 2 fire energies.
Oh my god, that's hacking, bro.
I think that's not allowed.
Yeah, that should be a ban card.
Why is this allowed?
Boss, the damage counters forgot.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
So we throw this.
Okay, draw one.
You draw one.
Draw one.
Okay, magic.
Hey.
Good lah, can use alright.
Just try to use it. Yeah.
Should we revolve Pokémon Unite? And then I think we play the Maltese Conviction.
Maltese Conviction.
Oh dear, I have
Yeah.
5 bench Pokemon.
Yeah.
Look at Fiery Breeze. Actually, I have damage counters on me. I'm dealing a total of 160
Bro, that's
damage.
cheating, bro.
So,
That's
Fiery
cheating, bro.
Breeze for the knockout.
Bro, that's cheating, bro.
No.
We lost. Can't believe we lost.
Taking my last prize card.
This deck is rigged,
Bro.
Hey, how can we get the
Forgive
weakness
right
there? Yeah.
Yeah, anyway, great.
That was a great game.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, with that, we've reached the end of the video, and we obviously got trashed by Fisherman
Badly,
Sim
yeah.
badly, man. So, but since you guys reached the end of the video, we have an exciting announcement to share with you guys.
The grand launch raffle of the TCG Unite will be coming up very soon, but leading up to that, there will be a pre-registration which will give you bonus tickets to win all of these awesome prizes, including all these Lugia packs that I think you need, bro. Yeah. To find out the relevant dates and relevant information, please follow us on our socials on TCG Unite. And with that, I think we'd like to thank Fisherman Team again for joining us on this episode.
My pleasure.
And we'll see you guys around in the next episode.
Bye!